What do we have here? We have a license plate applique. I've got a set of Swift Spec R lowering springs. These are the Silver's NeoMax coilovers with a little upgrade on them. Okay, oh shit. That second layer was much thicker than I thought. Oh, check this out. What do you think? What's so funny?
I love it.
So we have a license plate applique. This is the gloss black. Oh, it looks so shiny. I'm a big fan of the shine. They do have a carbon fiber version of it, but I like shine, so we're gonna go with that. A perfect fit. So because you're applying this to the back, what I did notice is if you actually peel this back and bend it, you'll have easier access when you go to pull it off.
If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to my channel and helping us grow even bigger for 2024.
That pops way more than I thought it would. That gloss black on that white, looking good. Well, let's do it this way. Ready? The final detail is going to be replacing those Subaru badges with a all black look. So first up, when I installed this Noble grill, I decided to run badgeless, but then I got these carbon fiber Subaru emblems, and we're gonna go back to the badge look, but I have to take the bumper off. Hopefully I don't take the whole thing off. Yeah, so the whole bumper, it does have to come off of that. I thought I could get away without removing it, but since we're upgrading the front lip, I'll just take the lip off and move the bumper. All right, just make sure this goes up the right way. Good to go. Because the STI came with no fog lights, we have these honeycomb covers. We are gonna replace it with a fog light delete to give it a cleaner look. Whoops. Okay, Okay, I've got the Subaru carbon fiber emblem on and the fog light deletes. I'm gonna get this bumper back on the car because it's gonna be easier to install the upgraded lip. What I like in particular about this lip is the way that it follows the body line. It comes up much higher and it just follows it as it goes up, and it looks really slick. I've got a set of Swift Spec R lowering springs sent over from the guys at Import Image Racing. So you want to be careful so you don't hit this ABS line or your brake line. They are designed to work on the OEM struts. Now, they're on the upper limits of the valving, but I don't plan on pushing them too hard or running them very long. If I was running them longer, I'd upgrade to a Bilstein B8, which is designed for lowering springs. A full set of those is going to run you around like $850, and with the springs, you're at $1,200, which is easily in the range of like those entry-level coilovers. But we're not done dialing in the suspension on the STI just yet. We know how great these lowering springs perform, but now it's time to test out some coilovers. The first thing about these coilovers is I'm not running the standard spring. I'm actually running the Swift upgrade option. So it's 8K in the front, 8K in the rear. It is the same rate as the standard springs. I decided to keep it the same and not do any tinkering there. I don't need to go any higher like 10K, especially for a street car. That's just way too much. Now that I have the preload set on these coilovers, there is two more things I need to do before I can toss them on the car. The first is gonna be some preventative maintenance. Now, I have some anti-seize I'm going to apply to all the threaded areas on the shock body, so I have no issues trying to adjust these later. The second thing I need to do is set a base height for these coilovers. So I'm gonna set a gap of 2 inches to start with. I'm sure once I get it on the car, I'll probably change it anyway because I do wanna go kind of low. So this will give me something to start with. I don't know. It looks as low as it was with the lowering springs. I could probably go a little lower. I definitely want to go lower than this. I mean, there's definitely some space and the fender goes up, so I'll probably adjust this later. I'll probably go a little bit lower, but first let's get these rears off and look at these control arms. Yeah, it's rusted out pretty much. That's good old Michigan salt. Okay. The rear is not as low as I thought it was going to be on my first initial setting, so I need to get this lower in the rear, I need to get it lower in the front. We'll get all that set up, get the camber aligned, and then we'll take this out for a ride. What I love most about my STI is the driving experience and shifting through all the gears. So today I'm replacing my OEM shift knob with a completely custom one made from scratch from a local friend, and this is his process from start to finish. And this thing like is just absolutely toast. So it's pretty much.
I'll do the bad driving.
So the front splitter does utilize OEM mounting holes. So it comes with some bolts, and on the back sides where the wheels are, those are gonna be 2 bolts where I mount up the sides. And then from there, I'll just go all the way around the front and I'll be able to drill some holes through it and then bolt it all up.
Okay, go up if you can.
Yeah, I'm up in mine.
All right, me too.
Now on to the side skirts. So what I love about the side skirts is that there's these 2 slots, which basically line up directly to the body, like this little flap, little indent here, also to the front. So you know which side is the rear and you know which side is the front. In the package, the kit comes with these little badges. And so I realized on the other side, the width that we let it stick out was about the length of this badge. So to align it up, we basically just use the badge as how far it comes out, and we have everything perfectly aligned.
I'd put it like on the edge of the white part if you can.
So these like come down farther. These come down farther than I really want them, and there's like a little bit of gap, so I think the sides aren't really gonna work. I could cut the bottom of this off, but for now I'm just gonna remove them and make sure everything is flush as possible.
Same section.
There's not, it'd be like this one and this one right here, these 2 right here.
If he has like one of those paint things, we'll just go through the hole, like line
Okay.
this up and then like tap it.
Okay. Okay, over here.
Where's it going?
Hold it. That's 1. Of course, something that I thought was going to be easy actually wasn't. So I can't get the nut on the top, so I had to undo the bumper on the top and undo the bumper on the sides. Then I was able to pull it back far enough to just get my hand all the way down in there and then tighten down the nut on the top. So I'm gonna drill the other one and get the nut in there, and then I'll be able to put the bumper back. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe because I have a video coming out soon that's gonna have all of the plans for 2024 for the 2019 STI and my 2011 hatch, which is a dedicated track car, which currently does not run. It has problems, but we are going to fix that. You're not gonna wanna miss that, so turn on those notifications. And until then, check out this video right here.